All right, today we are going to look at the syllables and affixes sort number 5. In this sort, we are adding the letters ed or the suffix ed to the base word. Let's take a quick read through our word list here, starting in the left-hand column. Hopped, acted, waited, closed, nodded, started, named, chewed. Up to the middle column, hoped, planned, wanted, mixed, scored, stirred, passed, lived, and our last column there, joined, saved, grabbed, helped, shouted, stepped, dropped, and seemed. Now, there will be a couple of oddball words in our sort this week, so let's take a look at those really quickly here. The word mix, when we add the ending, becomes mixed. Now, typically when we see mix or a CVC word, we would say we double the final consonant and then add ed. But in the case of the letter X, we don't add anything to the end. We can just add the suffix. And this one here, when we look at chew ends in CVC, H-E-W, but because the E-W makes an oo sound, that W becomes part of the vowel. So this is another one. Instead of doubling the W to add ED, because again, it's that vowel sound, we're not going to do anything and just add our ED ending. All right, moving on to our sort here. Let's remember to be looking for the base word. As you sort through these on your own, I would encourage you to find the base word as well as read the word that is there. So we'll start with the first one here. In this case, we have the word hoped. The base word here is hope. We drop the E to add ED. This is one of our E drop words. The next one here is acted. There's nothing we need to do here. It ends in two consonants, so that goes into our nothing column. Planned. Plan will be the root word here, L-A-N, CVC. So we double that last consonant, the N, and add the ED ending. Saved comes from the root word save, which ends in an E. So we drop that E to add the suffix ed there. The next one, waited. We have a consonant, a vowel pair, and another consonant. So this is one that we don't need to do anything with. We can just add the ed to wait, and that gives us waited. Wanted. We have consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. So again, nothing to do here. We can just add the ed ending to want. Grab becomes grabbed. Last three letters in grab are AB, CVC. So we double the B before we can add the ED. Closed, root word of close, ends in that magic E or silent E. So we drop that off to add our ED ending. Mixed. Now this looks like it is a CVC word, M-I-X, but we talked about this one and said that the rule here is we never change anything when we end in an X. We just add the ED there, and that goes for ing endings as well. Our next word is helped, root word help, ending in two consonants, LP, so nothing to do there except add the ED ending. Nodded, root word nod, CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant, so we double the final consonant to add the E and the D. Scored, root word of score, ends in an E, so we drop that E to add ED. Shouted, we have a vowel consonant or a vowel pair here, so nothing to change there. We can just add the ED ending. Started, ends in two consonants, start being the root word, so nothing to do there except add the ed ending. Stirred, root word of stir. Stir has a consonant vowel consonant, TIR, ending the root word, so we double that R to add the E and the D. Stepped, root word here is step, STEP. The final three letters follow that consonant vowel consonant pattern, so we double the P before adding the ED. Named comes from the root word name. Name ends in that silent or magic E, so we drop it off to add the ED ending. Past. The root word here is pass, P-A-S-S. So this one could be tricky, where we think pass, P-A-S, double the consonant in the ED, but the root word here is pass, P-A-S-S. So there's nothing we need to do there with the double consonant except add our ending. Dropped, coming from the root word drop, D-R-O-P. Last three letters there follow consonant, vowel, consonant, which means we double the final consonant to add our ED ending. Next, we have chewed, and we talked about this one briefly in that the EW, even though it looks like it follows that consonant, vowel, consonant pattern, because it is a vowel sound, the EW together, there's actually nothing we do to this one. So you can put it in the nothing pile here, or if you choose, because it doesn't follow the rules, you can put that into the oddball pile there as well. Next is lived, root word of live. Here we end in an E, so we drop that E to add the ED ending. Seemed, S-E-E-M. We have a vowel pair, so we don't do anything except add the ED. Hopped, hop being the root word, H-O-P. Double the P to add ED. Now I'm going to put this one at the top here because we have one word left to look at, and that is joined. Joined, J-O-I-N. We have the vowel pair, the O-I, ending in a consonant. So there's nothing to do here except add our ED ending. So joined becomes joined. All right, that is it for us today.